right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Keith Shebada Ramsay. Shebada, I'm going to just introduce you before we go into it. And we're basically going to talk about your life and career and theater and pop culture and how you have managed to maintain relevance in the culture over these years. Keith Shebada Ramsay, theater extraordinaire, actor. I remember seeing him on Comedy Bus going up against some very good comedians, and he came third. And the entire Jamaica. There you go. So, before we go any further, welcome Keith Shebada Ramsay. So Shebada, let's talk about that. When you entered Comedy Bus, tell me about the experience of entering Comedy Bus, first of all.
Sir, before I start talking, I can just grab myself something to drink because
go on and come.
Topic's deep, you know. And you can't see me not even prepare. Me not even want to prepare myself because no one nobody thinks I may have script.
Get the drinks and come. Wrap up your head, do anything you want.
Yay! I'm glad the interview you not stuck up.
No stuck up. It's your show, whatever you're doing.
Yes,
Comedy Bus.
Comedy Bus was a joke to me. Just let me put that out there first. And when I say it was a joke to me, I mean like Comedy Bus for me, I didn't expect to continue the competition. I just went to leave a statement because what persons don't know and don't understand about me is that they saw me at in 2007, and from there everybody feel as if they know me, and it's not like that. You understand me? When I did Comedy Bus, I didn't do Comedy Bus to win. So I went there to leave a statement. However, I left more than a statement. And where the winning is concerned now, I won the competition, and just to let that clear, I won the competition via voting. I won the competition, but as the report came out the next day, he said, oh, you have homosexual lead at the comedy in Jamaica. I mean, just coming on the scene, didn't tell anybody, nobody don't know me. How you came up with that? And I wasn't the only person who dressed a particular way in the competition. So how is it that you dissect me differently from everybody? You understand me? So, you know, it never bother me. I'm glad it never bother me. You understand me? Because you know some things way down as an aspiring actor. You understand me? After see these veterans who you watch on television over the years criticizing you. And they are not just criticizing you because your craft is bad, which you could understand. They are criticizing you because of what they think or what they might have believed. You understand me? So it did really sound away. However, came third in the competition. Everyone wanted me to represent. So the first place and the second place did not get any order.
So you started the business having to jump over hurdles of people criticizing you, which is something that everybody got through in the business, but you managed to not make it bother you. Enough people that dead out and say, yo, me can't bother them people and whatever. What was that thing inside of you that made you think, oh, I am important and I need to say what I have to say?
I mean, I didn't know what I wanted to say, first and foremost. You know, you just never know what you want to say in a situation, especially when you're trying. It's all about hunger. You understand me? And these are the stuff that persons don't really talk about. When you're venturing or you're pursuing something, you're not pursuing it because you understand most of the times, for some of us who have no goals, because we go to clash from leave primary school or high school. You understand me? So it wasn't so much about me understanding why. It was more so about me doing me. If you understand what I'm trying to say, it's not, you know, some people that say, yeah, me know say criticism will come and me stand fast and firm. It wasn't like that for me. I was in the loop, I was out of the loop, but in the loop, I didn't even know what was curtain call. You understand me? So, oh, me don't know what is criticism. You understand me? I say, oh, me don't know whether they must say good or bad. You understand me? And the thing about me that I like and I acknowledge and appreciate the way God foster me and the way God nurture me is the fact that you can say something bad about me and it's not your friend. Because I've said many bad things about people. So if one person who I've never met in my life before said something bad about me, maybe I make up for the person who don't get a chance to say back what I've said about them. So that is much I understand about life. I'm gonna say, okay, so if them say bad about me, make me work it. Like, you know, tick off one of the bad things me ever say about people, and it helped me. Because when I coming into acting, it is not a nice place, and the people, they are not nice. They are not nice. And it's because I understand my character from being in Franklin Town, it helped me to make it in the industry.
So you entered the industry. I remember Mascam, 15,000 people, broad block. This was at a dancehall show. People coming to watch Shebada, cars line up, and you were doing this all over the island. What was that process like?
How I got started in acting, I must say congrats to Stages Production. But in all fairness, I got started in Stages Production because I left a mark on Comedy Bus. And you cannot sell unless you leave a mark. You won't get picked unless you leave a mark. So I got started in 06, right after Comedy Bus. Remember what I said on Comedy Bus, I want to entertain the world.
But you have to be an educated person to be who you are. You do not get to where you are doing what you're doing.
And you may end up, you University of the West Indies.
So you must, but no people got you and don't turn Shebada.
Oh,
so there's something you learned to apply to your circumstance to make the best of yourself. And that's called education. That's a full form of education.
It's true. Yes, you're correct. Thanks for correcting me, lad.
Rewind back and tell me about Stages, man. More you reach to mass camp in
when I got started in Stages Production, and this is it now, sir. It's when I start out in a Stages and just remember chop it up a little, but you will get the effect. It's when I reach in a Stages now, sir. I don't know me in a Stages final honestly because all I know I don't get a script. All I know I don't get a line. All I know I don't get anything at all. And just to make the record clear, just to set it clear, these were persons who were extremely low on cash. You understand me? But how Roots Theatre used to run first time is that you fabricate a story, and you bring it right away. You have to rehearse, and you used to have a lot of overlapping on stage. However, when I started with Stages, Bashment Granny, when I didn't get any script, I didn't know. Sir, I not even know how the show did ever go. But I'm just glad the show have a key. And sir, let me tell you, say, my first night on stage, a producer after the show said to me that you were the only person I was worried about. And yet what? Guess what? And me kill the show. You understand me? And there and then I knew God had a purpose for me. But I still never understand what it was. Because I not even didn't know someone could do all of them something each night on the set, on stage. I keep surprising myself. So when a person say you're good enough, I'm wondering what are you talking about? If I get a script, I rewrite it. But being in Stages wasn't pretty for me. I want everybody to know that I was not rich. I was not comfortable. I was nothing of that sort. Nothing good.
But you had what the first time I saw you face to face, you had stage presence, and I studied theater, and stage presence is something that 90% of actors in Jamaica don't have. So when I saw you with it, without the schooling, I paid millions of dollars to go to school to learn stage presence. And I know you didn't go to theater school. Where did you get that presence from?
If I should answer a question like that, I would lie. I am in the null as you. You understand? God is mind blowing. And to tell you the truth, if you ask me anything about theater, a couple of years ago, I couldn't tell you because I don't know what are jokes. I don't know. I don't. But I think something within me always put me or nudge me to say that whenever situations seem bad, please use humor and iron it out.
Good vibes.
I can't. Honestly, if when people ask me, oh, you do this so good, oh, you do that so good, I say, me no know what I talk about. Funnily enough, you ask that. Bashment Granny 2, when I said that shit for me without warning, you see my little bag when I have underneath my arm? Sir, if I tell you the truth where God love, I'm not going to tell you a lie. In a rehearsal, because it was Michael Nicholson who directed the play. So when the costume came, I saw the little bag. So I said, whoa, I like that bag, and I threw it over my arm. And the producer said, no man, him not use it in the show, but we did not know never do. The director said, pull on the bag. I said, please, you understand me? Leave me alone. So it's when the show starts, and to all my troublesome, to more annoy the director, and more annoy the producer. You know, say my way the bag underneath my arm. The actress on stage, Abigail Grant, Barbalita, you know, say, she said to me, say, my friend, I like your bag. No, there isn't a script, there isn't any script, any lines, you know, so I just had to. And you see what I came up with? Them asked me to keep it.
That's called improv.
And sir, if you ask me why I do it, how I do it, I cannot tell you. If I could tell you about Edna Manley, I would. If I could tell you about Julia Hart, I would. Sir, I can't tell you about anything that even I trust.
Sip some of your wine. So you have a natural ability to improvise and to go with the flow. And as I tell you, that's something 90% of actors cannot do. And that's why 80% of actors in Jamaica are unemployed. I know a lot of actors who end up becoming teachers or, you know, going different industries. And you have this natural thing. And you, Oliver Samuels, Beanie Man, Ninja Manto, probably just the four of you I know can go on stage. Michael Jackson did have it too. And say nothing. Audience flat. Are you aware of that talent?
Say that, yes, I am. Sorry, where that is concerned, I am. It's not about me when the lights are on. It's not about me when I'm on stage. It's never about me. And this is my gospel from day one. It's never about you. In order to become a good leader, you have to serve. You have to be a good servant in order to become a good leader. And that much most of us don't understand and will never learn. You have to put people before you if you want to lead. A lot of us, we are too greedy. And we're greedy not for food. We're greedy for attention. What if I should say to you, for the 13 years I've been performing, a script was never written with me, or for me, or as me as the star. Did you know that? It doesn't matter how much you see my name big on the board. It's not my show. It was never my show. I was never given a show. Never ever. For the 13 years being so good, promoting this company, allowing these people to make a bag of money. You understand me? A show was never written for me. But the beauty about it is this. They thought I did not know anything about what I'm doing. And that is what I like about that. Him hide you in the presence of your enemies.
You stay humble and stay foolish. Steve Jobs talk about that. You have to stay hungry and stay foolish.
Speak less and do more. And that's what I did. And so now I own my own company. It's called Happy Corner Productions. And it's not just a company with a name. It's a company that it has traveled many places and it started. It's about 2 years old.
I love that. This is exactly why I want to do this interview. Because I love to see people make the transition from being artists to entrepreneurs. It's a process that most people who expect success in the business will have to go through. If you were supposed to start over in the business now, what would you do?
If I were to do that, I would definitely definitely do it the same way with different people. Definitely, because I am not going to curse how I started. Because before I started, what I done, before then, I couldn't find 50 for put on the 20, to take the 77, to go for you, we go do training. You have to maintain that. You see, the glitter and the lights and every single thing is for a moment. It is for a moment. And you have to set your glory straight. For when the sad time comes, the glory can repeat itself. And that much, most of us as entertainers, artists, celebrities, we don't understand. We keep living for the moment, hyping on the crowd that celebrates us. That is one of the things we always get messed up with too. You understand me? We hype on the crowd that celebrates us. And the crowd that we're appealing to, they are not even looking at us. So, which is best? Celebrate with the crowd that is celebrating with you, so that those who you want to see you can get jealous. People don't know that and don't understand that. So you have to have a mindset when you're coming to a business called entertainment of any sort. So you have to be humble. A man once said to me, I was about to do some shows in Nigeria about 3 years ago. A man said to me, you know, come and make you meet the sponsors and stuff like that. And in meeting one of the sponsors, I stopped one time and I was talking to the lady that, you know, clean up the place and stuff like that. And the man said to me, hey, what you doing? No, you don't talk to persons like those. You understand me? You're different now. You don't talk to persons like those. And I just gingerly turned to him and said, let me tell you something, sir. Them people you know me before you. And them people that make you know me. I feed them credit, last me on comedy bus, and I feed them money, serve me through stages productions when I start my career. So here what? The Nigeria trip, it's over. It's over. Because I am not afraid to shut down a big deal. Become comfortable with meal deals.
Stay grounded.
Yeah, it is much when God is in it. And if you don't structure yourself from day one, you're going to be a gig in your career. If you don't structure yourself from day one, you're going to be a gig in your career. You have to have a guideline. It doesn't matter how carnage you are. It doesn't matter how irresponsible you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to have a structure. It no matter when people say you're careless, you know, say you have to wash your foot before you go to bed because you don't like feel gravel and you asleep. Because you're not throw stone in your dreams. You understand me? So you do have a structure. You understand me? And because you have that, all you have to do is build on that structure.
How many plays have you done so far?
I've not checked.
I checked. It's 17. According to your Wikipedia. They say 17 plays.
17 plus 2, that would be 19, plus 1, that would be 19.
Yeah, I figured they don't have any underground stuff and they would have stuff outside of your company. So you didn't do your Wikipedia, somebody else did it for you?
I did not. I didn't even know that I was on it.
You should watch it. It's a lovely story to tell of you. Lovely story. Who you listen to? Tell me who you listen to.
I'm so sorry, Embassy. I'm so glad I forgot to say. Foreign people, they find this in number one.
You got far enough time, man. And this gonna bring you far more places.
Any day I got far, me I leave my teeth in the apple. But my artist, I got a lot of artists, but let me say this, Cartel is the king. For me, you understand me in the dancehall industry. However, put him aside 1 minute, please. You understand me? Because you know Cartel is Cartel. You get what me saying? The reason why I respect Cartel is the fact that when Cartel came out, no, and this is true because we never really say to anybody, this is the first I'm saying this. You see me? Me not like foolishness, you know? Because me I done fool. So me can't like foolishness. You get what me say? However, when Cartel started singing, Cartel just being self. You remember Cartel sing a song where say, Icky the this, let me icky the this. You remember the song there? However, everybody else in the industry start talking about Cartel say, freaky girl and then girl. You understand me? I say, everybody now wants a freaky girl. And I'm saying Cartel is a leader. So put him aside. We're not talking about him now. But my artists are Dexter Dabs. Dexter. Decky have something. Decky build one lane for himself where him alone at work. You know. Decky can put a relationship together and Decky can make you have unwanted kids.
did you
I think the government need to do something to Decky, you know. I think the government need to do something to Decky because me not in like Decky is like a Jamaican Marvin Gaye to me. And we would not understand that because we are a set of people who build upon fireworks. You know, is what is hot now, not what resonates with us. What hot. You understand how we go feel. But when you listen to Dexter songs, thumbs up. The second artist is Alkaline. In an humble stage now, not when he first came out. And I tell a lie about him tattoo him eye. I nearly make me go tattoo my eye. You know? You see, because I never have no cable and no internet, me don't know what is real from what is not. And he nearly make me go tattoo my eye and lucky thing me did broke. Then you can imagine how me I get vaccine in here, so? Look here, sir.
Just them two like artists. No female
artists. Two dancehall artists.
You don't like no foreign artist, not a female artist, want to?
Sir, no female artist in Jamaica, but Tanya Stevens and Lady Side. The rest of them just, actually this is a private something and big scale something. Sir, remember tell the female artists, them upset me.
Tell me.
Them upset me. You cannot be a female and you're being an artist. You have to have some decorum. You cannot be a female and you're not talented, but yet you're fighting to be queen and princess. It doesn't work. You see, I cannot say to you that I really love a female artist. I can say to you that I like a female artist that is trying and have a little tools of talent built on it. But I cannot say that, you know, I love the female artist and she shot and Shebada. Ladies are Tanya Stevens. And the long time female them you know me never banned them time. So
give young people who want to come into the entertainment industry some advice. If a young person wants to enter
into the industry, what advice would I give to them? First, come into the industry like you're not gifted and you're not talented once you are selected, okay? And why I say that is this. You see, sometimes when we come into the industry acting as if let me use me. You said, you know me have good timing, you know me have good delivery, you know me have good improv, you know me have all the qualities that stage need. Me know that, right? And you call me for your work. Why should I come into your office, your space, and behave like I am bigger and better than you? So my advice to persons who are coming in, not because they're brethren them tell you say you're funny. Not funny when it comes to money being collected and ticket being sold. You understand me? You're not. I am not a star. When I run a company and I direct, produce, write, you understand me, and star in this production that is going to show now. I am not a star. I'm telling all my actors. I said, let me tell you something. Before the show starts, I tell them backstage, the ground is level at the foot of the cross tonight. Everybody depend the same level. When me and one of them on the stage, don't see me as on a boss. See me as an actor. Bring your A game because me I bring mine. And after the show, me go drop in my boss mode and me go fix your business. Because people never work hard and must sweat for waste time and come here suffer long and listen to foolishness. I watch foolishness. So now play with me. So when you go up on the stage, do what you know to do. Cause me go do what me know to do. You know, like there's a manager, producer, a boss next door. You understand me? So I always tell people that for persons who are coming in, I see a lot of persons IG thing and I would never call them to do a production with me. I see a lot of persons doing prank, especially them call themselves bloggers. I don't know why, but anyways. You get what I say? I wouldn't call them because you're self-centered, conceited, and you're just everything that is for you. And you don't care about your audience. Your audience, and them count. And them matters. It's the persons who sit down and spend time for waste vision on you and finger strength. Pay them mind. Respect them. Appreciate them. Once them not this year, respect them.
Because entertainment is a people business.
It's a people business. It's a people business, so you have to respect them. So you have to. I'm an actors who my band come see and desire to work with. When I started working with them, it's a disgrace to me. All of them hate me. Most of them hate me, I must say. Most of them. Because guess what? Them say, you do this or you do that. But at the end of the day, you cannot talk about my work. Because if you're going to talk about me backstage or before the show starts, it's not necessary. Talk about my work. Because I'm going to talk about your work. I'm not going to talk about you as an individual when the light is not on or shining on you. I'm not going to talk about that. Because that is your own private attitude, private character. You understand me? And if I desire to work with you guys, why you come on stage and being nonchalant? Eh? The audience, they are not obligated to spend their money and watch we. They are not. We are obligated to them. Because this is the first case of scamming. Everything that we do on stage are lie. It's a lie. It's a
performative
that the Lord gave it. You know, amnesty, if I might say that. Because a lie we tell on stage, but it's called entertainment. It's a lie of entertainment.
Do you still
sweat and come watch we treat them good?
Yeah, I agree. Do you still enjoy acting on stage?
No. I still love acting on stage.
I can tell.
I still love. Because talk to me. I'm gonna feel like me attack.
No, I can tell. I asked you that because what does an actor make? Entry-level actor. What does an actor make in Jamaica coming in?
When me just come in a $15,000 weekend me earn.
How many shows?
Look here. A $5,000 show me used to get as a star. And that is robbery. And you see, because I know that, stop. That's what I tell people, say, when I talk, people don't like me. And the reason why they don't like me because I know where I'm coming from. And I'm not afraid to talk about where I'm coming from because I'm not buried. And if I didn't bury me, that exhume it. You get what I say? When I first started, everybody at my workplace thinks I'm an idiot. You work 7 days a week. How much money if I get you, sir? Make we just talk about minimum wage. When somebody call you, so you're supposed to get good money. When my company I make millions of dollars, me I get $15,000 a weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let me tell you this. You see when me I work, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, me I get 30 grand a week. Still, I'm a laugh. You know why I'm a laugh? Because I know who send me right here, so. I said this to myself. I tell them every day, don't you trouble God people. God send me here to make who foreign spit out of their mouth, make some money, and keep playing with the blessing of Almighty God. May they work and I say, Father God, do not let me suffer with them. But walk well in the company when I started my own company. So I'm saying this to you. I am humble in my steps. I am not in any hurry. I am humble in my steps. I'm not broke because I'm the money.
I love that.
Money be broken. I'm not broke. That's how effective I am. Remember, the beauty about me as a character, as an individual, is that God is teaching me every day who I am. He never give me no flush cast me that eye. You understand?
Who inspire you?
I mean, no one did.
No. Do you have anybody you look up to now?
No. No. And it might sound weird, but no. And when I say this as no, I mean no. And me can firmly, everybody in the world always have somebody who them look up to. And to tell you the truth, you know how long me I look up? No, honestly, you know how long me I look up? Honestly, no. Because there isn't anybody like me.
So, did you have, growing up, a spiritual background? You went to church? Were you performing?
That's interesting. You see, sir, let me tell you this about me growing up. You see, when me I grow up, you know why God don't make certain things happen to me? Yeah, and certain things affect me, sir. Me never grow easy. Me grow rough. You understand me? Me grow extremely rough. It's when me I grow, I was always spiritual and I don't know why. Because I was always a lonely person. Yeah, and I was always a reject. You understand? And you see, when you're a reject, you tend to turn to a source that comforts you. And I was so happy that growing up as a child, I can remember talking to God. Because me hearing him over and over and the good things that people say them do for, when you do for them. You know, and as a child, you learn from that. So I say, God, you know, I mean, me and God just always talk. You see, doing track and field, when me I leave York Street, you know, fi go Windward Road, Portland Road, Windward Road, go take the bus, and me and God talk. Ask me how I find comfort, I can't tell you. But for the many persons who reject me, I must say that you have rejected me and that is fine. I'm loving it to the bottom of my heart. Because if I never do that, I wouldn't understand this. You get me? So yes, I always have a spiritual background. Always. And it's not my mother teaching me.
You just had to learn it in life.
Everybody get a choice in life. And it's when we reach a particular stage in our life, we as kids, teenagers, young adults, we choose what makes us comfortable. And not everything that makes us comfortable is good for us. And that much most persons don't know and will never understand.
This is an uncomfortable time we're living in with the pandemic and such. Theaters shut down globally, Broadway shut down. What's the experience like now as an actor not being able to go on stage?
For me, it's not. It's not. Bring it back to my religious background. Even in famine, the children of God will have more than enough. Even in famine. And sir, let me tell you this. Even in famine, the children of God will have more than enough. I say if you speak Jesus, it doesn't matter what the world say about you. You see, when you acknowledge God, the same way if you acknowledge your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, or your best friend, they feel obligated to bless them. Don't. So when you say that in this troubled time, this is not a troubled time for me. Maybe it's a troubled time for everybody else. But my hope is resting in Jesus and him use a drunk for feeding prophet. You get what I say? So I can't hungry. And I can't naked. You understand me? Because God have my back. And this pandemic we are going on every single thing, it's a blessing that you are understanding the corona, I am understanding the corona, and we're still here, and all. So is it really a problem? Or is it just come to shake us up because we get complacent? That is what we need to understand.
What are you working on with your company?
I was told not to do any shows in summer unless I got about 3 promoters from overseas calling, then I can do a show. I was told that. So I said, okay then, let me not do any shows. Let me just keep it and see and wait it out till the pandemic. You understand me, over? Because I can wait. You know what I'm saying? But however, I have things in the pipeline. I want to tell you some I have things in the pipeline. Me mean say Jamaica need a wake-up call. I have stuff in the pipeline when me tell you say stages I've never seen a show like this, because me get time to sit back. Number one, me stop giving people, me just stop giving free help. You have to earn my help now. The only thing you get free from me now is my respect. Because I will respect you before you even think about respecting me. When it comes to my work now, them are going to work hard, because it's the show when I want to put out, this when I put it out, it must go for 1 year straight.
Have you ever thought about doing a stand-up comedy special?
No, I don't think like that, because I'm very naughty. I'm a very naughty person, and my speech, they're very risky.
But that's fine. Have you seen those on Netflix? I don't think Eddie Murphy was the rawest in that time. I know that you have a presence. I know that with the right material, you can bring it to life. And I can see droves of people streaming your stand-up comedy special.
No, I know that. You understand me? I know that, and I'm scared. Because when I'm lost in my character, trust me, sir, I'm sorry for all of you. Because you just have to go to the doctor. On stage, persons died at my show, you know? Somebody was dead.
From laughter. That should have been the headline for the show.
It must be a pure one. I was on stage and the man died. The man laughed, dead. And my vehicle came to the hospital. Before we reached the hospital, he dead. I'm telling you the truth. So it's when you know the blessing that you have in your life, you have to treat it good. And for such, when people say bad things about me, I laugh. You know why? Because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Whatever you're saying it of the world. You get what I say? But you can't match me. And I don't want to be cocky, I don't want to be boastful, I don't want to be hype. And you know, because one thing with me, sir, I don't like foolery. When it comes to certain things, we're supposed to help people. You get what I say? Because what I am doing, the acting that I am doing, it is helping somebody who pressure with bills. Somebody who are go through matrimonial problems. You understand me? Any form of relationship problems. That's my job. That's how I see my job. So I don't know all the rest of them see them job. But sorry, I only can talk about me.
That's something I'm noticing with you throughout this interview. You speak a lot about spirit, and I've never seen you talk like that before. But I'm seeing the layer of you that is behind the performer, behind the mask of the performer Keith, the performer Shebada, and I'm seeing Keith. Do you think showing more of that, the world is ready for more of that person from you?
I mean, they would love it, but they're not ready. No, for real. They would love it, but they are not ready. And when I say that, I mean, you have persons who are very judgmental because whatever you're saying is the truth. And before they accept or test, they criticize. And I understand, because sometimes when the truth or the success is not coming from you, or the accomplishment is not coming from you, you tend to feel inferior. We are natural, we are human beings. You understand me? It doesn't matter how pretty you are, it doesn't matter the letters behind your name, it doesn't matter how accomplished you are, it doesn't matter. Once it's not your time to shine, you feel inferior. Whether you're in your living room seeing somebody on the TV, you still feel that way. And when you can come to terms to say to yourself that, oh my God, I can't believe some of this, so this is not me. Why am I feeling like this? Stop! If it had not been for the pandemic, a lot of persons wouldn't know that I am like this. You understand me? A lot of persons wouldn't know that. You go to church every Sunday, I love the Lord. He heard my cry and pitied every groan. You understand me? A lot of persons, me not go dance because me used to do dance in my life. And besides, the work that I do, it is dancehall. You understand me? You know, I miss nothing at all. You get to see all your favorite entertainers. You get to see everybody in the world. So we have this. So my favorite place to go is church. Because when all is said and done, you know, the breath where you have in your body, it's not yours. It's never yours. Else you that keep it. So is it that we need to live for man? We can't live for man. So the world is not ready for me on this level. Maybe they're ready for Lady Saw. Because she made a public announcement, you understand me? She made a public statement. So maybe they're ready for she. But they would think that I'm faking.
Listen, but I listen last to say, you get twice the amount of blessing as you are spiritual. So go towards the spirit, and wherever it lead you, go with it. Twice. So if you're spiritual 100, you get 200% blessing.
200.
If you're spiritual 50, you get 100%. If spiritual 25, you get 50. If spiritual 0, you get 25. Because God bless all people when they deserve. No, God bless people who don't deserve. We get blessed.
So you get a 0.5, half a 0.
Shebada, thank you so much, Bridget. Thank you so much. This has been such an eye-opening interview.